Hey guys, I will be going live today at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, as we discussed earlier in the week, I will be doing an open panel. You are welcome to come up. I just ask no profanity or cussing is allowed. And I also want to say happy Friday. Now, I watched this live that Chrisean did yesterday, and I also watched it earlier this morning. Now, I also put up a video for 12 noon. You guys can check it out and see where I'm coming from. Make sure you leave a comment in the comment section of that video. What are your thoughts? Now, Chrisean said a lot of things making me to believe, in my opinion, that she knows who these perpetrators are, that they're not a threat to her, and this is maybe the reason why she's not leaving the Blues resident, because she is underestimating these people that came to the house and allegedly tried to rob Jonathan, Big Jonathan, and he came and explained to Chrisean what had happened, and she's not worried. But this is when it ties into Blueface. It goes back to Blueface. I feel as though Blueface knew this was not a safe environment for Chrisean Rock. He placed her in that house, well, telling her to go to that house so that she could be on lockdown as well as him with Junior, not keeping in mind that there is a baby in place and that you're putting the life of Junior in jeopardy by having him in this situation. Now, I listened to this live and it sounded as though Chrisean Rock had this incident happen before. This is not no new occasion, no new situation. This has happened multiple times from what her conversation was detailing about what happened. She was talking. I don't think she was thinking about what she was saying, but this is no new news to Chrisean Rock. She's just not telling us who it is and why it could be perhaps happening. But again, Blueface, yes, he's in jail, but he could have made the decision that he doesn't want her at her house. He wants to have full control of her, but she has enough money that she could have, in fact, went to hotel, stayed there, and got out when Blueface got out of jail so that she was safe. And it should have been an agreement that if she went live or had to do stuff where the public would know she was actively on social media, that she would not tell her whereabouts for the safety of Junior and herself. Now, again, it doesn't sound like Chrisean Rock is surprised at this. Now, she's surprised because it happened so early morning and she was sleeping. And it's probably running in her mind, in my opinion, what if, I was in a deep sleep? I was off guard because look at what time of the morning that they came. People are laying down, resting their head this time of the morning. But the thing is Chrisean has to put Junior first. Blueface has to put Junior first. He has to start, when he does call her and reaches out to her, making more sound decisions and putting Junior in the equation, not even worrying about Chrisean Rock. He's got his wish of having her put and staying put until he gets out of jail. But he knew, because he lived in that house, that there were things going on prior to him going to jail. He may have never got onto social media because that's not really what Blueface does. He actually throws rocks and hides his hands. We mainly were seeing Chrisean Rock on social media when things were going on with her and Blueface and telling the story of what was happening in that time period. I don't understand why Chrisean's not getting that at this moment. It's just now time to leave that resident. We don't know what's going on. It definitely feels like it's a setup. And it's been done before from what I'm hearing from Chrisean's mouth. She's trying to tread lightly and speak, and I think she's trying to think before she speaks in this live, not to say too much. I don't even believe she told the police, and this is just my opinion, what is going on and what does she know that she's not telling the public. But she could have told the police, but she probably didn't. Because again, she's underestimating whoever these people that came to her house was, and she thinks that she's not at risk, that she's not in danger, but she is. Put in the factor that they was bold enough to come knowing that you're a single mother with a child that's about 5 or 6 months old. Why would anybody do that to somebody that really can't defend themselves like they would maybe if they were single? Now, Chrisean needs to make a sound decision and do something about this and do something about this quick. And the reason why I say she needs to do something about this and do something about it quick is because if you try to retaliate, if you do in fact know who's trying to set you up, you get yourself in pume to try to, make sure that you're safe and Junior's safe, you're going to end up with more legal problems. This is why we don't start these issues in the first place. We nip them in the bud when they happen. They're all the clear signs that this is not where Chrisean should be, or Junior. Now, for everyone in that house, included Jonathan, Big Jonathan, aka Blueface's father, to all be downplaying it, I don't understand. Now, in the case of Blueface's father and the rest of the people that are staying there, maybe they don't have the means to leave and they can't go with Chrisean Rock if she ends up going into a hotel, let's just say, because she would have to be flipping the bill because she is the moneymaker. But that is not Chrisean Rock's concern. So I hope that that's not something that's playing in the back of her mind that she's just not sharing with the public. She did express the situation with her son. She does not believe that her son's in any danger. I do believe that her son's in danger because for somebody to attempt to do it, it just wasn't pulled off. That's why it didn't happen. And for her to be that laxy daisy and very confident that nothing is going to happen to her son on her watch because she'll take action, she's going to end up in the same situation with legal troubles. And this time she might not be that lucky to getting probation. She's going to be in a situation right now like Blueface is, looking at some serious time. She has to make better sound decisions on the decisions that she makes going forward because Junior is a part of her life. I really feel like Blueface is unconcerned with the well-being of Chrisean Rock, and I don't think that she's getting that Blueface is unconcerned about her safety, because if he was, he wouldn't have told her to go to his house in the first place, and this would not have taken place. She should have been, I'm going to say this again, if she had to do what her man told her, what her daddy told her to do, which was to be at a spot where he felt comfortable and knew her whereabouts, what she was doing in order for this alleged show, Crazy Lovin' 3, to take place, that is fine. But she should be somewhere that not even her supporters, her fans, her haters, and her congratulators can get access to her and try to retaliate, try to do something out of just hating and jealousy. She should be somewhere that nobody knows where to go. It's too comfortable for comfort for me to understand how these people actually know where she's staying at. They know she has Junior, and they try to pull this off. Now, I hate to say this. I have a funny feeling that this is going to happen again. And maybe Chrisean won't share it with the public. I don't know what kind of response in Chrisean's head that she got from sharing it in the first place. But I don't think that that was the smart thing to do, what Chrisean did with moving into this house. But we're going to stay tuned. We're going to see how it plays out. It might work out for the better. It might not. We don't know. I, in my opinion, feel as though she's really digging her hole deep. She's going to have CPS and all sort of people involving themselves into this